107.3 KFFM. I'm in the studio with a very special person. I have got Michelle from Juvenal Court Management. Well, that's actually manager. She's the manager of the juvenile court, I should say.
Juvenile court probation, yeah.
Wow, I didn't even write it down correctly.
I'm not the only manager. I'm part of a great group of people, I'll say that.
There you go. And you are in here today because we're talking about the youth.
Yes.
We're talking about struggling out there. If parents are out there, they're listening right now, and you've got a child who was like at 11 years old, they were fine. They were the most wonderful child. Right? And now they've turned 13, and for some reason,
you don't know who invaded their body, and it's no longer the person you knew.
Exactly.
That's to be expected, believe it or not.
And unfortunately, if that's going on, you might run into Michelle.
It does happen. Yep. You know, our kids are out there and they're changing so fast. They can't keep up with themselves, and the environment has changed so much from what we remember coming up in. And so today's youth is definitely facing some challenges that are hard for us as parents to even wrap our mind around what it would be to be them. And now is a time that you may be feeling like you need extra support or some information, or sometimes just to be heard and not to feel alone, or there are things out there for you. I do get calls from parents who have just had it, and we do offer some services. We have services through our court. In addition to probation, we have a number of different units that work out of juvenile court in addition to the detention side of things. But in probation, we have what's called an at-risk youth petition. This is something that can be generated by parents. Just give us a call at our main office number and say they're interested, and we have a person who's in charge of helping walk you through what that is. And it's basically filing a petition through the court that is saying your youth is basically out of your control. And it's something you petition for. It's not automatically granted. But if you are...
call 911 and be like, get over there.
No. Okay. That wouldn't be nice. It's that simple, right?
We don't have enough cops
I don't think YPD would be very happy with that. But
so you did not hear that from us.
Right. And so you can apply for the at-risk youth petition. We walk you through it. It's basically a court order that is telling your youth that they have to abide by certain rules. They have a curfew. They have, home rules. They might ask them to get a drug and alcohol assessment or something, whatever is kind of going on within your child's specific situation. And then we're there to help support you with that and to help you to make that work for you. So if your youth is struggling and being compliant, then you would file a contempt to go back in front of the judge for more support. And we help you just walk you through that process.
Oh my goodness.
I'm happy to talk to anyone who's struggling. So
we've got some other resources out there.
We do. So Juvenile Court is in the process of partnering with a number of different community agencies who are really hard at work to, create programs and resources to help combat the gang violence that we experience in our community in the Valley here. We partner with supporting ESD 105, YPAL, the Dispute Resolution Center, the Southeast Community Center, Henry Beauchamp, just to name a few. I know I've missed, I'm sure, some out there, so I apologize, but people are really working hard for the kids in Yakima County. They are a resource, and we want to help them. We do a lot more than just supervision on court orders. We really try to help our kids to do better, reach their goals, and become positive, productive members of society.
Thank you.
We would like to see the gang violence come down and create a safer community here, and we work with a lot of people to support them in doing that. Look forward to it. We are going to be starting a parenting group for Yakima County parents.
Okay.
Just a safe place, confidential place, non-judgmental place to come and get some support in your parenting woes, because we all have them.
Yes, you are not alone. You do not have to struggle alone.
Exactly. That's the hardest part.
Yes.
Is the loneliness of it.
I would think so, yeah. And the embarrassment of being like, gosh, I can't even get my kid to fall in line.
And you're not alone.
Like that.
No, you're so not alone. I mean, if you have a teen, there's something resonates with you.
Exactly.
It's
just because it looks pretty on social media, it does not mean it is pretty.
Exactly. That's the truth.
Don't buy into the funk. Well, thank you very much, Michelle, for being in here.
You bet. Thank you for having me.
Yes.